It's been a few days. Didn't want a week to go by without a stream. You know what we got to do first and foremost is roll some ads, so we're gonna do that, and then we'll get back to it. I do think we'll do some tarot tonight for Valentine's Day, even if I'm a day late. We're gonna talk about some love and love readings, love topics, whatever it is. It's gonna be about love tonight, so let's roll these ads and get back. And we're back. Hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. How's everybody doing? We're just gonna be quiet tonight, that's fine. I appreciate you. We make jokes at the lurker's expense often, but it's so much better to have someone here watching than no one at all. So thanks, y'all. I don't know why I was thinking about these emotes. They're really cool. I don't know why it's like I can't get to them all right here, but Shamanic made me emotes. And I was just thinking about them. Thought I'd share some. If you subscribe, you can use them all. What's up, everybody? Is it going to be a quiet night? We can start with tarot. Usually I just like chat for a little bit. If it's just 444 with 4 viewers, nice. Sorry I was sneezing during the commercial break, so now I'm a little sniffly. What's up? How's everybody doing? I'm thinking Love because Valentine's Day was yesterday. Um, yo, I scheduled my stream tonight only by 2 hours early, but I still did it. What's up? So glad to have you here, Chatter. We do appreciate the lurkers for everything that they do. Truth is, we out here. Truth is, we out here. So, yeah, thinking about Valentine's Day. How was everybody's Valentine's Day? Or, I mean, yours, because it's a quiet bunch. Can't get over my little sniffles. I was just sneezing. Um, I had a quiet night. So, Mardi Gras is also known as Punchki Day. So like Punchki Day to Polish people is like St. Patrick's Day is the Irish people, and that's to say most of them are American. Uh, but it's like the same thing. Everybody wears red and they go out and they get drunk at 7 a.m. and eat punchkis and other Polish food, right? So it just so happened that Punchki Day was the day before Valentine's Day. So nice, nice. I only ate one. I was pretty drunk, I'll just be honest. We were out. I don't go out like that very often. We went out at 4 p.m. Oh my goodness. Um, I was just thinking about the night. Yeah, I got pretty tipsy. I'm kind of a lightweight where I used to drink a lot more than I do now. So now I'll have like a drink or two and be like, whoa, slow me down because I'm a buttery ball or something. And then I'll be like 5, 10 in, and you could keep going and going and going, you know. Like a retired heavyweight champ, but also a lightweight. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I really don't know what that was about. Um, yeah, so Punchy Day was good. Got some steps in, had some fun, had more drinks than I've had in a long time. Definitely was the first one to pass out. We knew that. Um, I did awake in the middle of the night, however, I was done. To the people who were up at 7 a.m. and drank until 2, I salute you because I could never. It's crazy that that's like alcohol slash bar operating hours, 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. Why even close? What? Who are we doing that for? Because it's like for the bartenders, why not just have second shift? Why do we stop serving alcohol for literally only a few hours of the day like that? Like, what's the point? Because that's the thing. People who work nights like to get off work and they want to go have a drink too. And they just don't get to because we just have a cutoff point, even though we start again so early in the morning that you're only taking, that's only 5 hours, 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. You can't have alcohol. Gotta get some sleep, guys. Okay, cool. And what if I just woke up? Just like a silly thing. I think. I don't know. What's the resting for? I don't understand. Um anyway, I don't often drink, but when I do it's very celebratory and Punchki Day is a reason to go out, get hammered, I guess. Everybody does it and we were so safe. Stayed local, you know. So it was fun to be in a Polish town for Punchki Day. Uh, yeah, I started rewatching Amelie again. Someone who's never seen it. I actually thought it was pretty funny, which I was glad about. But I saw the movie Vice. That is a pretty good movie. Vice stands out. It's like really well made and super, it's kind of like artistic, creative, but the content is sort of like, it's not satirical because it's based on a true story or like, the supposed truth of it. And it's about Dick Cheney. So you're like, ew. But it's actually so good. It's nuts. You don't like him anymore. You like him a lot less when you like get it all laid out in front of you. You like him a lot less after watching it, but it's a great movie to watch, oddly enough. I'm drinking a Sprite. This is not product placement, it's just a sugar boost. My auntie gave me a Sprite the other day, so saved it 11:11 for one of those moments. I was thinking about this hanger a lot because why the fuck is this necessary? It seems like so American to me to create a piece of plastic that is so useless. It's going to be used probably once in its life. Chances are it's not going to get recycled. We can't just grab our slippers out of the bin. They have to have their own little hangers that you're never going to actually use because it's too small for the common closet. What is the point of this? Like, literally, it cannot serve any other purpose. This is it. Was this necessary? This is the absolute downside of consumerism. Is not even the things that we buy for ourselves, but the packaging. Yes, yo, what up, Crash? How you doing? We hate the earth. We hate the earth. This shit is for the birds. I do not understand why this is. It was a gift. I would have not purchased something like that. That's something I try to stay conscious of. I'm good with them just like kind of a rope or a piece this big rather than this big. Stay conscious in your choices. Stay conscious in your choices. Do not let them talk you out of the fact that we make up 8 billion of the earth. Why are you doing horrible? Do you want to talk to us? We're not really talking about anything. I think I dropped something. It's a piece of foam. Let's make garbage art. That sounds cool. I've always been one to make garbage art. So, I'm down. Hell yeah. Why are you horrid? Did you want to talk about it? We love you. That's the most important part. We love all of you, even the lurkers. I started looking at OBS today. I'm gonna need help. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing over there. Twitch Studio Beta is very easy, straightforward, and pretty cool. I have no idea what I'm doing in regards to OBS. Cool. Oh, yeah. Hey, Goldie. I heard Shamanic call you Goldie, and I was like, ooh, I love that. That's so cute. What's up, y'all? I think it's about time we talk about love. It's Valentine's Day. Okay. So Valentine's Day was actually just hangover day this year. We got carry out and watched the movie, So It was hangover day because the day before was Mardi Gras, aka Bunchki Day, aka Fat Tuesday, aka I don't know. It shouldn't have went in that order, but that's okay. Um, oh, I forgot to get my ashes, y'all. Fuck, I'm a bad Catholic. Um, damn, what am I gonna do without the ashes? It's still Ash Wednesday somewhere. The bong is sacred, so the ashes count, actually, in case you were wondering. But only because I'm a holy man. All you need is love. Do 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 do. All you need is love. Do 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 do. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Drinking this like it's got alcohol in it does not. What's up, everybody? Love. We're gonna talk about love. Crash. Don't be scared of falling in love. Worth. Yeah, Shamanic did make my emotes. Have you seen them? They're so cute. This guy, this guy. What's this guy? Yeah. Some pretty cool stuff. The black ones are hard to see if your chat thing is dark like mine. But yeah, they're really cool. Falling in love really scares people, and it's just so funny because it's like nature to me. I was gonna say second nature, but I think love is my first nature. I think I love too much. I am way too into it. When I love someone, oh, that's cool. Um, I love them wholly, deeply, truly. Um, Falling in love can be a real trip though, because I actually was thinking about this, and it just so happens to be Valentine's Day now that I have been thinking about it anyways. But of all the experiences that we have discussed and talked about, and how I question my spirituality more after my incidents dealing with things like psychosis. Well, I mean, we were just talking about it anyway. Yeah. Um, and love is all you need. Love is all you need. So I was just thinking your message confused me. Um, Wait, no, I don't remember. So spirituality being in question because of the like previous incidents, the Dark Night of the Soul. That's actually, so Shamanic and I did like an interview, maybe like a week ago. It was for his birthday. It was like a crazy stream. He stayed up all fucking night and interviewed people. We talked for an hour, and then he talked to someone else for an hour. Um, and it was really cool and insightful. But he sent me the video link. I don't have it with me right now. I can probably find it. Awakening. What? Yes, it does. Did I spell it wrong for real? We talked about Dark Nights of the Soul, and he could relate to much of what I was saying about my own experience. And what? Yeah, okay, got it. So, what's up, everybody? I'm gonna pull up the interview for you. But it's so funny because I didn't really go into this during the interview, but I have been thinking about it since then. About how all of my fears really materialized before my face. Not because I was afraid, but because I was in love. And love made me very afraid. Where is Shamanic's channel? What the heck? I'm looking for Shamanic's channel. What the heck? He sent me the link on Instagram. My phone's in the other room charging. I'm trying to figure out how to find this. Why can't I look at people named Shamanic Awakening? You know what? I got a better idea. Let's go on Twitch. We're gonna find this. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Camor. How cool. I'm still hunting down Shamanic's YouTube. Oh, I just got chilly. It's gonna be a long night, huh? Let's see. Here's his channel. Pause. Pause. Now let's check his about. YouTube. Got him. I knew this would work. Okay. Got to YouTube. Mail time. That's so funny. That's a Blue's Clues moment. Here's this Awakening Symptoms episode 1. Got him. Okay. So I probably look so goofy because it was like a delay in what we were doing. Wow! Thank you. What is going on? I missed so much over here. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subscriptions. I didn't know he had an imposter. That's really random. Punch Drinker totally deserves a gifted sub too. Punch Drinker's here. Oh, we were just talking about you. Oh, good morning. Look, I just tracked down this link to your YouTube. I'm not even kidding. That's what I was doing. Yeah. What are the odds, huh? Good morning. What are the odds? And I almost didn't stream tonight, and there was no reason not to because it's been a while. So I said, oh, fuck it, let's try it out. Oh, man. That's beautiful. Oh, I love your devil emote. It's very cool. Yeah, that's a great movie, Fallen Angels. Isn't that what it's called? It's Japanese, I think. Or maybe Chinese, I can't remember. I think there could be angels. Oh my god! Camor! Camor? Amor, like amor. Oh my God. What is this? This is such a joyous little stream we're having. We're talking about love and now someone's sharing the love and we're all here kind of loving each other, right? Wow. I think the archangels are kind of human, so I think humans kind of be archangels, you know? Thank you for the gifted subs. That's so sweet. And you subscribing. I don't know, it's so sweet. We're gonna do tarot in a little bit. I'm gonna use the love decks that I have. That's what I'm saying, dude. What a little nice surprise that was. Oh, thank you. I love that. I didn't watch it, but I linked it to you guys. It's in the chat. You can scroll up to get it. Um, Hell yeah. Thank you. Um, wow. Yeah. I don't think you've agreed with anything anyone said all night. Is that interesting to you? What's your sign? Are you a Leo? I can't remember. Or do I just think you're a Leo because your font is yellow? Oh, that's so cool to hear. I should watch it too. I want to. I think I should. I think I should. Um, I was gonna say we should play it, but it's like an entire hour. What's up, Rom? How you doing? Yo, yo, yo. First time chatter over here. Um, wait, did you come from Shamanic? Were you at the interview? You did the interview? Or am I mistaking you for someone else? Um, yeah, it was fun. I would do that anytime. Jesus was human, but he was, I sure was, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Wow. I love Twitch community. Okay, yeah, I was associating the yellow with Leo. You're not actually a Leo, but a Sag, that kind of makes sense. I could see you more as Sag even than Scorpio. Although Scorpios can be hella argumentative too, but Sagittariuses are like, I'd love to disagree. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not saying you love it. I'm just joking. Um, how's everybody doing? Um, oh my God! All this love. Amor, mi amor. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I feel it's Valentine's Day, right? That's what I'm feeling. We're still celebrating Valentine's Day since we couldn't be together yesterday. You're all my Valentines now. Even though I had a Valentine for Valentine's Day, it was Hangover Day. That's what we were talking about earlier. um, and then Crash popped up and was like, "Yo, I'm in a terrible mood because I'm in love." So we started talking about love, and I mentioned how when I was experiencing that dark night of the soul, like we talked about in this interview that I had with Shamanic, who's in the chat right now. This is all so connected. Are you serious, Dom, or are you just saying that? Um, oh, thank you. What do people usually do when you get cheers and stuff? Um, I was trying to use OBS. It went so over my head. I love that y'all are loving. Why are you in a terrible mood? Can we change that? Can we do something so that you're not in a terrible mood anymore? What do you think? Thanks. I have my Valentine's look, my hot pink dress, Valentine Barbie, but I was cold, so I put this on because it's still kind of like red, so it matched my hat. Yeah. I love this hat. It's very like Red Hat Society kind of. fine, old-timey vintage looking hat. It is. I got it from a resale shop. No tag in it, so maybe it was handmade or something. Thank you. Like I said, it's still Valentine's Day. Nobody's saying you're the devil, lol. You're such a brat. We were just talking about you. ly. Oh my god. I have been called the devil though more than once, I think. Um, One time this girl I used to hang out with got really religious. Oh, we got cheered again. Um, Thank you. Am I worth the cheer? That's so fun. Yeah, let's throw some emotes. Yay! Well, yeah, necromancers can't really be the devil if Jesus was a necromancer. Jesus is like the OG necromancer. Jesus, like, invented necromancy. God literally gave Jesus the power of talking to the dead and was like, "This is my son. I vouch what he does." He can raise people from the dead, bring them back to life. That's literally necromancy. And then you're going to turn around and act like necromancy is of the devil? That's literally not what you told me in your whole ass Bible. What the fuck did you just go on about for 2,000 fucking years if that's how you're going to come out and feel about it? Now all of a sudden it's of the devil if somebody else does it? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Jesus was way cool. I'm pretty sure that guy was selling mushrooms. I can't really figure out how he would have been living life any other way. Just saying. That God complex came from somewhere. And everybody just saw, he was someone with the mushrooms. Yeah. So they're like, yeah, he's got the power to talk to God. The big boss. He was probably growing up. They called him God, and Jesus was like his messenger, aka the the dealer, the middleman, and that's how he convinced all those people to leave their wives, families, jobs, children. What the fuck were they thinking? They just left their lives to follow Jesus. You're gonna tell me there wasn't drugs involved? That's crazy. That's a crazy story. What's up, Momo? We're just talking about Jesus, who we love. Don't get me wrong, I love Jesus. Don't I'm Catholic, remember? I love him. I just also think, yeah, there's a good chance he was a drug dealer because how the fuck was he letting 12 dudes live off his dime otherwise? Especially when they were not in into working and didn't get along with anyone in town. Radicals, man. We do talk about it a lot. Yeah, the chat is lit tonight, y'all. How's it going? We haven't done any tarot yet. We usually just like chat for a little bit before we do tarot. But we can do it anytime, really. Um, Necromancy is reanimating the dead, whether you do it physically or otherwise. So that's what Jesus did. Whether you want to believe in the definition of a word or not, Jesus brought people back from the dead. That's his whole gig. And that is necromancy. So, like, what's the difference? If God does it or the devil does it, that's the question, right? Um, and drugs, again with the drugs, were people just ODing and he was like, poof, poof, and brought him back to life? Because he like OD'd on his fucking stash, and everyone was like, "Whoa, Jesus, miracles." Yeah, I think Jesus may have been a drug dealer. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like anything else makes sense. Oh my god! We're having a lit night tonight, y'all. What is going on? I'm so glad I decided to stream. And I've been questioning whether or not I was gonna keep streaming lately, so it's just like so affirming to get these gifts of people coming on and sharing with us, especially while I'm bitching about Jesus. Yeah, man, exactly. He's like in a shallow ass river, like, no, dude, I swear I saw him walk on water. Just tripping balls. Um, yeah, dude, like, what the fuck else was up? What the fuck else was up? Oh, thank you. Um, what image? What image? Now we all want to know. Ooh. Can you imagine if you trained dolphins to help you walk on the water? That'd be nuts. Jesus probably did. That's the artist challenge this week. Jesus walking on water but make it LSD. Oh, buddy. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. Oh, God. I'm just saying, 12 men. How is he taking care of them? And the church didn't even like them at the time. They ended up killing his ass. And how did any of them survive? Unless they were like beloved dope dealers. You know what I'm saying? They were like the middleman between the people and Jesus was the middleman between them and the big head haunch, dude. Like, well, good. I'm glad that we inspired some art. I have not been inspired lately. I'm really hoping that when the weather changes that I will be inspired again. But per our conversation about our um what point about I missed something. Dehydration and starvation will definitely make you release that methyltryptamine in your body and you will hallucinate and you will think you're dying and it will be very scary. When did that? I missed a message. Um, you. I was literally about to drop this link again because I was going to reference this interview. We were talking about Dark Nights of the Soul, and I feel like we talked about that night how I wasn't feeling completely filled up yet, or that I was sleeping so much, and it was unusual, and I could not get enough sleep lately. Um, but I'm hoping that the weather changing will help kick my creativity back into gear and start being the inspiration again like it normally is. I don't know. It doesn't make such a difference. It's been such a long, cold winter. I'm so beyond. I'm so over it. And I'm trying to be positive. Oh, wow. I was reading the word positive when I said that. Um, I'm attempting to love winter, but it is so fucking hard. And I am so ready for the heat. I'm so ready for the heat. I'm so ready for it to be warm outside. Um, yeah, it really does. Um, I love summer. I love spring. Fall, I got a little bit of beef with because fall just means winter's coming. Fall's cool, never lasts long enough. Kind of just, kind of got beef with fall just because I know you're winter. Like, I know you are becoming winter, and I hate that. Um, but yeah, so I feel like I'm trying to give myself time to recover fully. Like, I've been streaming, I've been working, I've been Well, I still wrote a poetry book that I'm working on publishing via Ingram Sparks. We'll see if this new self publishing website works. I need to get my ducks in a row in order to do it. Don't forget to file your taxes for free. If you go to the IRS's website, like irs.gov, you can file your taxes for free and it'll take you to private links via TurboTax or H&R Block or whoever does your taxes, and it will give you the free version from them if you make less than $79,000 a year. Just an FYI that I saw on TikTok that I am spewing back to you now. Do not pay to file your taxes, no matter how complicated it gets. If you make less than $79,000 a year, you get to file for free. Go to irs.gov for more. Sounds like an advertisement, but it wasn't. It was just something I remembered that I saw on TikTok. Yeah. I think Thanksgiving is the funniest fucking holiday ever because thank you. I don't either. It's so funny that there is a holiday that is literally just a menu. Forget it. We're not celebrating anything. We're not fucking grateful people. I mean, personally, sure. As a whole, absolutely not. America is like the least grateful country that has ever existed in the history of goddamn fucking time. Like, we don't do anything on that holiday. No gift exchange, no color scheme, no aesthetic other than food. It is literally just a menu. And the menu, it's not that good. It's the blandest food you can think of. It's got white people written all the fuck over it. And it's like, all right, once a year to eat it. But to make it though, what a pain in the fucking ass for food that is just okay. It's so strange. It's just a menu day. I don't like turkey. It's like, why such a big bird? Do you love Thanksgiving, bro? Sinning is fun. Are the holidays based on the seven deadly sins, or are you Mormon? Slash, wait, Jehovah's Witness are the ones that don't celebrate anything, right? I don't fucking know. You're from one of those states that seems Mormon. Okay. According, pardon me, according to you, or like this is a conspiracy theory, or like they did this on purpose? Well, let's think of the seven deadly sins and then attribute them all to holidays. What are the seven deadly sins? We've done this before. Sloth, gluttony, greed, that's probably Christmas. Lust, like you said. Murder? No. There's three more. Envy, that's another one. Oh, you listed them all. Okay, this is like the smaller list. Pride, what am I missing? Sloth, gluttony, greed, lust, envy, pride, and what's the other one? Oh, wrath. Wow, I'm slow. You already gave the descriptions. Oh yeah, that is cool. I love the timestamp feature on YouTube. They make it so easy where you don't actually have to code it or anything. You just literally put a time and they know exactly what you're trying to say. Love that about YouTube. Um, hell yeah. He's talking about this video, by the way. I just keep dropping the link in case y'all missed it. Subscribed to the channel. Wow, this is so nice. Hell yeah. So, I was talking about that episode and hell yeah. I am proud to no, I don't know. Am I proud to be from America? I just feel like I don't know if I am. I feel like America embarrasses me and I don't really know how much I align with what we got going on here. But I enjoy being here and I'm grateful to be an American because I live a pretty cool, chill life, but like at the cost of literally everything else and the planet itself. And I just don't know if I'm down with that entirely. And so I don't know if pride's a seven deadly sin. So I don't have pride because that's a sin. Grateful but hateful. Yeah, there's just a lot of issues. Um, yeah, home home is where the heart is. Absolutely. Cheers to that, buddy. Cheers. You know about that, considering you moved across the globe. Um, that's why sometimes people can feel like home. Because if home is where the heart is and my heart is with you, then you are home to me. It's that simple. See, that's a very beautiful feeling. So it's so funny because my own dark night of the soul coincided with me falling in love. Nothing ever scared me so badly as literally falling in love did. And it's funny because this started because Crash was like, "Oh, I'm in a terrible mood. I'm in love." Something like that. It's so silly. And I kind of get that because it started my dark night of the soul. I channeled things and saw things that I didn't want to believe. So instead of believing them and not going towards certain things in life, I chose to give up my beliefs because you don't change for love, you let love change you. And love did change me because it changed the way that I perceived myself and my own spiritual doing. Yeah, um, we'll see in a minute. We're gonna start tarot in about 10 here. We're just waiting for those ads, add the ad timer. We'll take a 3-minute break and then we'll get back to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some love readings. I might even do YouTubes tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't been called to do tarot really lately. And I don't know if it's because I was overusing the thought deck or because I'm just spent on being on the internet or I don't really know. I was questioning if I was going to stream anymore the other night. And then tonight we got a bunch of subs and cheers and bits and it was a great time. And everybody's here chatting and it's like lit as fuck. And it's like, why would you give this up? These are your friends. We have such a good time on here. Um, so that's really nice. Um, but I think I'll do love readings tonight. Because we're talking about love, and I get why love is scary, but yeah, I mean, spirituality got scary because love became so real. And um, I backed away from channeling and from messages and foresight because I didn't like what I saw. Straight up. Didn't like what I saw. Didn't like what I heard. Didn't like any of it. So I just said, never mind, not doing this anymore. Fuck that. Way too scary. Can't be real. Don't want it to be real. Now, if that's not real, then none of it's real. And therefore, it can't be real. You know? So I saw and heard some horrible things, and I said that just no. I refuse that. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. And oh, yep. Started with the apple. Yep. Yep. So now that I've stepped back and I'm still in love and I still wish to be spiritual, I wonder where I'm coming from, where I'm starting from in spirituality because of where I'm at in other areas of my life. There's just no way to accept it all. Um, and it's just hard to get back to a place that you didn't want to be in the first place. And then it's like, once again, we discuss the very real difference between psychosis and spirituality being a slim one. Talked about that reality, how a lot of mental illness, I don't even know if you should call it that, mental unrest can be very spiritually driven. And that's why a lot of people in those situations get very fucking religious because they definitely have the same vibe. And it's the same as psychedelic drugs and pertaining a state of psychosis on you when you're tripping. Like, they're so heavily tied into each other. There is it's hard to say which is real, where to stop, where it starts. Um, and because I never want to be in a state where I lose control again, it's hard to get back into spirituality without seeing it as a cause for getting out of control, even though it's not entirely that way. I don't know why I resort to feeling like I'm supposed to die all of the time. Not all the time, but it's happened more than once. And the PMDD is one thing where you're just like, oh, it would be so relieving to die. It's such crazy thoughts, but that's like the horrible disaster that is, the premenstrual dysphoric disorder, the dysphoria part. It's so weird too how I really don't deal with it anymore. And I just find it so crazy that I ever dealt with it in the first place. And it's so nuts that nothing ever really worked before. But all of a sudden, I'm kind of like better. It's just weird. And I don't know exactly what it is other than living a low stress life in low stress environments and not really needing to cope as much. I don't know, it's just so weird. Like maybe my relationship was more toxic than I thought it was, or my living environments were worse conditions than I suspected they were. Um, but it's really wild to see how far I've come with the PMDD because I've tried medication before. I've tried different diets before. I mean, I've done so many vitamins and minerals and regulations that I don't know if it's a combination of many things or if it's just genuine healing, but I do not experience PMDD in the way that I used to. And I'm baffled that I ever used to live the way that I did because it was so insufferable and so hard to maintain. And I'm doing such a better job, but I also feel so lost because that was my main purpose, was to get better. And now that I've kind of done that, I don't know what else to do. It's nuts. And that ties into the spirituality and stuff too. And just, again, the feeling of being in love. Yeah, that's real. I think I'm gonna publish my Persephone Made a Damn Deal. It's only 30 pages, but that's like the size of a poetry book. And thank you for the reminder because I feel like that is true. Um, I think I'm gonna release 3 poetry books. Well, it's not really poetry books. Yes, 2 poetry books and that PMDD paper I wrote. I think I'm just gonna publish them all with Ingram Sparks. I'm super excited about it. I need to get my other laptop out of storage because it has Word on it. I need Word at this point. Yes, it is so hype. Um, Gotta figure out a format for the books. It's gonna be groovy. It's gonna be good. We do have to roll the ads already. That hour kind of flew by. We talked about a lot of different things. So now we are gonna switch to tarot. Ready for some tarot? Who's still here? Anybody? Is it just me and the peach plum pear? You are still here. That's cool. So yeah, I'm thinking the love decks. We'll do the pink deck and this karmic. Oh, bless me for yawning. Guess what I found, y'all? Demon Oracle. I also love that emote. Yep, the Demon Tarot book is back. Oh, why am I yawning all of a sudden? Oh. Okay, let's roll these ads, and when we come back, I'll tell you about these tarot decks and we'll crack into it. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Join us for tarot time. You can tell this is my usual bedtime. I used to stay up so late that we'd be streaming until like 5, 6 a.m. Wouldn't even faze me. I'd be like, oh, I'm kind of tired. Go to bed at 8 o'clock. Wake up at 10. Did not give a fuck. Where is that energy? Where is my energy? Why do I sleep so much lately? I cannot stand it. Okay, so I wanted to do love readings. We got the pink deck, so this is relationship readings, any love situations, and soulmate connections. We have the demon deck, which, yes, it is for finances and money and economic reads, but it's also for karmic connections, which can be relationships, romantic partners. So I pulled these out. And the mystery deck, which is gods, goddesses, guides, and galactics, but also twin flame readings because they're god, goddesses, guides, and galactics. So, sure, you want to do it on here? Or do you want like a private reading? What did I offer you? I don't remember. Oh, because you made my emotes. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? Because you never actually accepted. If you want one on here, yeah. You want a love reading? Or do you want something else? Hell yeah. What else are you supposed to do with Crown Royal bags? They're the perfect size. Look how perfect they fit in there. Like, it's so good. It's so good. They just work. You want a love reading? Y'all, why can I not stop yawning? I don't know. Okay. I don't really do personal readings on here, but I owe one to Shamanic and he wants to do it on here, so we're gonna do it on here. We're gonna get to know him. We'll see what decks we get to. I don't know why I keep yawning. It's so bizarre. I don't feel tired. I feel like awake, but... Okay, first we're gonna start with Shamanic. You can't decide about something. Illy, my lily. I'm not getting much. You're not sure about this situation. And I don't know that you're really asking for clarity as much as you are observing the fact that you are at odds with yourself here. You're not maybe totally sure which way to go. We've got the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune on this side, going the same way on its side. So things not really working out, things not going in your favor. Nothing's working against you, but nothing's working for you at this time. Then we get the Hierophant and the Three of Discs, kind of like this, right? So they're still at odds. With one another. kind of almost like butting heads. The Hierophant is very traditional and very spiritual, very quite grounded Taurus energy. But the Three of Discs is more of a gossipy nature. Ooh, I just dropped a lot of deck. Did you see that? I dropped a lot of deck. So it's almost like you don't like the way this person talks, maybe. Yeah, maybe you don't like the way this person talks. Page of Wands, not sure if you should move forward. The Devil's up top, and I know you're not a Capricorn, so maybe dealing with a Capricorn or even facing your own addictions at this time, dealing with vices. Interesting. That would definitely, that's interesting. Yeah, so it could be dealing with some kind of vices or addiction. Ace of Wands, though, is having control over your emotions and maybe even getting a hang of that, too. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, but also taking breaks and sobriety. So, oh, it could, okay, so could have something to do with her. That makes a lot of sense. But you're definitely getting control over something and maybe also needing to take a break from it. We got the Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you, or just walking away from empty situations in general. We have the High Priestess, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. We have the Chariot. Oh, my ear's ringing. The Chariot, which is Cancer. I like to think of this card as smooth sailing. Not everybody sees the Chariot as a smooth ride, but I sure do. We have the Queen of Cups, so big mother energy. So it could have to do with the mother of your children or your own mother. But because this is romantic, like love reading and kind of like more romantic than it would probably, right, probably her. You're at a standstill with that situation with the Five of Wands here. But now, Ten of Discs, you kind of have it all. Because you got the kids and the love, the new love, right? Justice could be a Libra that you're dealing with. But also, I know, remember, you are divorced, so it could be, wow, daughters of Cancer, and we got both daughters in there. That's nice. Justice to a situation, definitely. We have the World, so things working out for you in your favor. And the Nine of Cups, happiness. Awesome. Happiness is a welcome. I don't know why I started singing that of all things. I don't even know how I feel about that phrase. I think it's kind of sick. We've got the Two of Wands here, so it's kind of that look. Oh, 111 on the timer. It was actually 1, 2, 3, 2. Looking back, something is keeping you from being nostalgic because you have everything that you need or want or desire in this world. Maybe even a little bit to a selfish degree. But if it's your bag, it's your bag. You spend it how you like it. You keep it how you want it. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio death card. I got this deck so mixed up. It's hilarious. It's like the cards are so fucking mixed up. What the fuck did I do? I hate when that happens. This deck in particular is good for it because they are bendy and slidey, but this is ridiculous. And I kept flipping them and realizing like, oh man, they're flipped both ways equally. There's no winning. Gotta stop, reset. Gotta stop, reset. Okay. No, there's a few still face up, but that's alright. So blockages, King of Wands. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, somebody getting in the way, or maybe the way, like you said. Nice. Yeah, this is quite your reading, huh? Yeah, hell yeah. King of Wands might be in your way. It could be that you need to be more passionate towards the situation. Page of Swords, a little bit of conflict, pettiness. Kind of gotta watch that tongue. That's gonna probably come into play a little bit for you in the upcoming months. Other blockages, the Hanged Man, being so dedicated to something that you lose parts of yourself. Never do that. Self-sacrifice doesn't actually help anybody if you're not here to be the help that you want to be. Self-sacrificing is not the answer. Cool. 7 of Cups, you got options. Wow, that's interesting. That is really interesting. Gotta tell us about that. Yo, can you teach me how to use OBS? Momo? Anybody? Can you teach me OBS? I figured out how to put the camera on there. Didn't figure out anything else. My journey is calling me to get better at the internet. I gotta go deeper in what I'm doing. Not. Hey, boss. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can screen share sometime. Yeah. I'm so confused. Twitch Studio Beta is so easy compared to OBS. OBS is wild. More readings to come. I can't believe I got both your daughters in there. Was there any Libra and Sagittarius or no? I don't know. Is this a joke? Yeah, that's funny. Alright. I'm gonna switch into collective energy. Get the reading for tonight. Love can be very terrifying. holding this upside down? Sure am. Love and soulmate readings for the collective. Yeah, of course. Thanks for the emotes. Okay. Four swords at the bottom of the deck. So something keeping you up at night. Again, this is just kind of a collective reading, so tune in where you feel like it. No. You want to read feet? I don't like feet very much, but a good pair of feet is a good pair of feet. Have a great day. Love you, Shamanic. Y'all should follow Shamanic. Oh, I am 17 seconds shy of giving you a shout out. That's hilarious. Big love. Big. Okay, I wonder if it has been. Perfect. Quick shout out to Shamanic before he goes off to start his day as we conclude our night with some tarot. Four Swords is that stay awake energy, keep you up at night kind of vibes, and the tower underneath it just to make things feel a slight bit more uncomfortable. Not really sure the way things are going to work out. Not really sure what you're doing. Ace of Wands, having control over the situation, gaining control over your emotions. The Page of Wands, putting in the effort, putting in the work, kind of seeing things through the emotional journey. Blockages, the Fool. You're not ready for this journey, actually. You have refused to go down the journey that you're meant to be going down right now. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is kind of nice because we hate to see that chaotic standstill of not really feeling good or bad about things. But this way you're kind of finally removing that stagnation that you may have been feeling, especially emotionally. Blockages, the Chariot in reverse, so you might be missing a Cancer at this time, or you are kind of hitting some roadblocks. You're not really on that forward momentum, or at least you're not giving yourself credit for the forward momentum that you've been going down. There's a little bit of a hindrance in your movement forward, and you know that, but it's time that you stop letting it hold you back. We have the Page of Cups, so maybe not accepting offers at this time. Got some face down cards here. The Knight of Wands, face down cards, and Judgment. If it sounds like it's for you, then it probably is. What are some of these blockages we've got? The Five of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Money cannot buy your way out of every argument. It's just that simple. Money cannot buy your way out of every argument. Knight of Wands here, but the Five of Cups underneath it. Yes, it's the Knight of Wands, passionate, moving towards the things you love. However, the Five of Cups, feeling very empty, feeling very shelled, feeling hollow. We have judgment, but something's keeping that judgment from you, and it's the Ace of Swords. It's your own knowledge of the situation that keeps you from this judging energy, whether it's coming from others or coming from you. Your knowledge of a situation is what's preventing you from being judgmental. So if you need to know more, or if you think you know enough. We have more face down cards, the Eight of Wands, so communication needing to come in, or you waiting on communication. The Knight of Pentacles, so getting a bit caught up in the income, in the money making. Maybe your finances are tied to another person. And then we have the Death card, Scorpio, making a comeback surprise. I don't know why I'm sensing that the Scorpio is making a comeback surprise. Two of Cups, love. Right there in the cards. That's a good read. King of Wands. Go where your passion lies. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Pulled out these two other decks. I guess we could honor that. Although, I'm probably going to go as soon as we're done with tarot. Getting tired. I just want to pull a few of these. Dealing with some karmic connections in your life. Oh, hell no. Karmic connections. Some solid advice for karmic connections. Yeah, we're doing some general readings right now. Getting some solid advice. Solid advice for karmic connections. We need some solid advice for karmic connections. Solid advice for karmic connections. There is none. See how that's working? The demons are usually so grumpy. Solid advice for karmic connections. Nothing? Okay. Regular advice for karmic connections. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, Mr. Weird. Hello. Well, here we go. They really didn't like the word solid. They're like, we just have regular advice. We don't have solid advice, we just have advice. Okay. Ipes at the bottom of the deck. Focus on long-term strategy and quick thinking when plans change. That's solid advice. So we've got 3 face-up cards and 3 face-down cards, so I'm going to pair them together, and we're going to go through them one by one. So first up, we have Mulek. He's a particularly vicious guy. Beware of stern punishments and unyielding strictness. You don't want to be taking out your karmic relationship on this person. We've got Leonard in the blockages. What's keeping us down? Beware of fawning for attention from authority figures or superiors for no other reason than their position. You don't realize you're doing it, but you are. So, yeah, be careful about stern punishments, especially when you're lusting after the Punisher. Karmic. Alright, Volak. Beware of underestimating soft-spoken or mild-mannered individuals. Many capable individuals are easily overlooked because they are quiet. Okay, so you know this. However, what don't you know? You're a gnome. No, you're a gnome. Beware of holding on to things past their natural end. Focus on allowing grief and loss to run their natural course. Move on to a new cycle. You don't realize that you are stuck in a cycle of grief and it's affecting you more than you think it is. You need to move through that and let go and be in the present and not get too caught up in what is already gone. We have Belphegor here. Beware of inspiration that seems too good to be true and ideas that seem like easy money with little work required. Obviously. But also, focus on liberal sciences, including observation and charting, which could be birth charts. So, cool. Kids can be draining. Hell yeah. I mean, I'd accept that. I was really tired today. Okay. This is going to be the last deck of the evening. A little twin flame action. Water check. Twin flame check-in from our gods, goddesses, guides, and galactics. What is our love message? Twin flame check-in reading. Oh, shamanic, shout us out. How fun. Good night. Wisdom at the bottom of the deck. Wisdom is not knowing things, but knowing about things, right? We have the King of Water and the 10th position water, so doubling up on the feminine energy. We're seeing the masculine and the feminine here in this water energy. The feminine looking very manipulative and the masculine looking to face that energy face on with truth. We have the crone on its side over here because the feminine's not sure she wants to walk that divine path on her own. We have knowledge on its side because we need to know more about the situation before we can make a true assessment. We have the 8th position water on its side, so we see the masculine resisting the urge to be vain, getting into his alignment for a truer, greater purpose. 2nd position earth and 9th position water, finding balance and looking up, looking forward, looking to the light. On its side we have the youth and heaven and earth and the hero. So it's kind of this unmoving energy. Rather than facing things head on, moving forward, going towards the unknown, you're kind of hesitating and holding back a bit in your actions at a time when maybe you need to be more forward moving. We have faith, so keep hold of faith. We have thought, so mind your thoughts and make sure that you're remaining faithful in your thoughts, whether it's faithful to a person or faithful to yourself or just having faith in general. Make sure that you are in the mindset of having faith and think it all the time and not just when it's convenient or when it comes up or about another person, but just like being in that mindset at all times. We have the scribe, so taking notes, making sure you keep your records straight, and healing. This is going to help you in the future. Maybe some of you are going through some kind of breakup, or it didn't work out with a twin flame type situation. We're seeing this vanity pop back up with the masculine. But we also have him learning and hitting the books and trying to take what he knows and apply it to his life. We don't see the feminine reaching out and offering help this time around. The feminine is really good for that, but this time we don't see the feminine reaching out and offering that help. But we do see that she's prepared for anything. She's strapped in and ready to go on this ride. We have this fourth position air, so the masculine becoming very aligned and being very thorough and logical about what he's doing. We're the masculine and feminine, so it's kind of the both sides coming together and joining forces to create a more unionized energy. We have third position air, so the need for knowledge, the lust for learning. Got seventh position earth, getting grounded, rooted, and aligned, opening up those chakras, becoming one with the earth. Queen of fire, as always, chase your passion and follow your dreams. Make sure that you are still in control of yourself and your feelings. Got a message from some higher beings. If love is not the answer, then the question doesn't matter. How about that? If love is not the answer, then the question doesn't matter. We're seeing this alignment come back out, so you'd be surprised how love can make a person feel. Again, you don't change to be loved, you let love change you. We have the youth again, and heaven and earth again, back in the upright. Youth is all about perspective. The secret to staying young is to be young, okay? And every day you are as young as you're ever going to get, so you might as well enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? We've got journey. Going on this journey, taking these steps towards something. Got that 10th position water. Once again, master manipulator vibes. And perception in reverse, not seeing things clearly. Not choosing your own truth. not focusing through your own eyes. Channel message. Hearing somebody to love. When the truth is found to be lies and all the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? That's what I'm hearing. Need somebody to love. Perception back in the upright. Maybe listen to that song. The Father on one side and Rebirth on the other. I'm going to call it for that deck as well. Alright. I think that's going to be it for tarot tonight. I'm going to roll some ads and maybe we can chit chat for a minute. Who's still here? If anybody is still around. But first we're just going to roll the ads. We have to in about 15 minutes anyway, so I'm just going to take the break, get back out of tarot mode, get into chat mode, and wrap it up for the evening. So we'll be back in 3. Stretch your legs, gather up, do what you gotta do, you know? Hello, hello, hello. So we're just gonna be in chat mode for a few. Um, I like to usually round the streams up to the hour if we can. Is anybody still here chatting with me? I don't know. Hope the readings went okay for anybody. I've had mild hiccups all day, but not super bad, like take over your life bad, but just enough to be slightly bothersome, you know. My phone is doing an update, and I'm ready to curl up and watch a movie or something as I fall asleep. I started watching The Love Witch the other day. It's pretty camp, it's cute, but I fell asleep so quickly I did not get through hardly any of it, so maybe I'll start that one again. But I'll probably fall asleep pretty quickly. Maybe I'll just read until I go to sleep. I gotta catch up. My library does this thing where it works with 75 other libraries in the country, I guess. And you can like exchange books from each one. So if they don't have a book that you want, they can look it up and see if any of these other 75 libraries have one of the books, and then they'll send it to you. So I checked out 2 books, one that I'm a little over a third of the way through, one I didn't start yet, and one that they ordered for me that I gotta go pick up. So I've got a lot of books to read, and I'm running out of time to read them, so I better hurry up. I'd better hurry up with my library books. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go read. I think I'm not gonna worry about the 10 minutes. It's pretty quiet around here. I appreciate y'all tuning in, lurking, doing what you gotta do. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty tired, and yeah, I'm gonna read before bed, because I'm trying to finish these books. 2 of them are due back on the 1st, and then I gotta go pick up another book. My goodness, that's gonna be a lot. But I can do it. I can read 2 books in 2 weeks. That's a book a week. Oh, who do you want to raid? We can raid somebody. Oh, great idea. Let's raid Shamanic. Okay, y'all, I don't really know how this works. We're getting ready to raid. It's a quick thing. I love you all so much. We're gonna raid Shamanic, and I'm gonna go read some books. I have tomorrow off, so I'm gonna dedicate the day to reading. Thank you for being here, Goldie. I love you all. I'll see you at the next one. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Oh, actually, maybe not, but we'll see. Let's go raid Shamanic and be done with this stream. Did it work? Damn it, where are we? This is perfect. Okay, cool. So thanks for sticking around. I'm about to roll another ad because why the fuck not?